So log n to the base 2, that is log n to the base 2, put the value of n here. Suppose value of n is 1, that is log base 2 value of n is 1. This one means log base 2 2 raised to 0. Are you getting? Hello, इथपर्यंत समजलंय? Here in this formula we put value of n. Value of n is 1. 1 means 2 raised to 0. Okay, so we use the formula here, log a raised to b with base 2, that is b into log a, b into log a of base 2. Same formula here, 0 into log base 2 of 2, that is 0 into 1, we'll get 0. 0. Are you getting? So here value of log n is 0. इथपर्यंत समजलंय? How the value of log n is 0 if n is equal to 1. इथपर्यंत समजलंय का? Hello, then we'll take value of log n is 2, that is we will put value of n is 2, that is log base 2 of 2, that is base 2 of 2, that means log base 2, then 2 raised to 1, that means 1 into log base 2 of 2, which is equal to 1 into 1, which is equal to 1. Here 0, then here 1. Are you getting? Then we'll put value of n in this formula, that is log base 2 of 4, that means here log base 2 of 2 raised to 2, that means 2 into log base 2 of 2, that is 2 into 1, will get 2. Similarly here we get 3, here we get 4. Are you getting? Hello, May I audible?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting this concept?
Yes, sir.
Then next concept here, multiplication of n into log n, that is multiplication of two functions n and log n. So n into log n, multiplication of these two, this is 0, this is 2, then this is 8, this is 24, and then this is 64, then n square. So 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 4 square 16, 8 square 64, then 16 square 256, then 2 raised to n, that is 2 raised to 1, that is 2, 2 raised to 2 4, 2 raised to 4 16, 2 raised to 8 256, and 2 raised to 16 4096. Okay, here we should have to draw a graph of these functions with respect to n and f of n. This is n, value of this is n, and all f of n's are here. So here we'll take points on this x-axis n, on y-axis f of n. Okay, here n will take here 2, 4, 6, 8, and then here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Okay, so first is n, and f of n is equal to, suppose, n. So first is n 1 to 1, that is here 0, then 1, then 1 here, then 2 2, then 4 4, then 8 8, that is these 4 points, draw a line, and these lines, this line for n. Okay, then n and f of n, f of n is equal to log of n with base 2, that is here 1 1 1 0 from here, then 2 1, then 4 2, then 8 3, Okay, draw line and this line for log n. Then next, n versus f of n is equal to n log n. So 1 0, this is 1 0, then 2 2, then 4 8, then 8 24, this is n log n, then n square 1 1, then 2 4, then 4 16, then 8 64, this line for n square, then 2 raised to n 1 2, two 4 4 16, 8 256, this is for 2 raised to n. See the graph carefully. Hello. That is we can write log n is less than n is less than n log n is less than n square is less than n cube is less than 2 raised to n is less than n raised to n. Are you getting? From the graph, we can write the general function, that is f of n is equal to. Are you getting? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This graph also known as performance measurement graph. And next we'll see next concept is amortized complexity. Okay, before starting this concept, I will tell you one incident. Okay, एक घटना तुम्हाला सांगणार आहे. हा कन्सेप्ट आपण नंतर बघू. हॅलो, स्क्रीन दिसते व्यवस्थित सगळ्यांना? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
ओके, ₹2 एक पेरू. ओके, गजल आहे का? ₹2 एक पेरू, तर 10 रुपयाचे पेरू किती मिळतील? हॅलो, हॅलो.
Hi.
5 पेरू मिळतील. ओके, समजा असं जर कन्सिडर केलं, ₹2 एक आणि ₹5 3, तर 10 रुपयाचे किती मिळतील? हॅलो.
6.
6. याच्यापेक्षा वेगळं आन्सर कोणाचं असू शकेल काय? हॅलो. ₹2 एक पेरू. ओके, ₹2 एक पेरू. ₹5 3. ₹5 3. 10 रुपीजला किती मिळते? 6, 7, 6 और 7. As per my knowledge, 7. Are you getting this concept? 7 कसे आले हे तुम्हाला समजलंय का? हॅलो. 7 कसं आलंय समजलं का?
No, sir.
सांगतो होतो. ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही ₹2 एक घेत होता, त्यावेळेस 10 रुपयाचे तुम्हाला 5 मिळत होते. ओके, पण ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही ₹5 3 बरोबर आहे. हॅलो. ₹10 मी एकदाच घेणार आहे, तो मला का गिफ्ट देणार नाहीये? कारण ऍट ए टाइम त्यांना अमाऊंट मिळणार आहे एवढी. आर यू गेटिंग? हॅलो, हॅलो, समजलं का नाही? Okay, I will give another example. Okay. समजा 3 रुपयाला एक समोसा. ₹3 एक समोसा. तर 10 रुपयाला किती? ₹10 3 समोसे. आर यू गेटिंग? पझल समजलंय? हॅलो, ₹3 एक समोसा, 10 3 समोसे. जर मला 3 समोसे घ्यायचे असतील, वन आफ्टर अनदर, पहिल्यांदा परचेस केला त्याचे ₹3 दिले, प्लस दुसऱ्यांदा परचेस केला त्याचे ₹3 दिले, प्लस तिसऱ्यांदा परचेस केला त्याचे ₹3 दिले. तर माझे ₹9 होतात. आर यू गेटिंग? हॅलो,
Yes, sir.
जर समजा एखाद्याने 10ची नोट दिली तर त्याला 3 समोसेच मिळणार आहेत, आणि एखाद्याने ₹9 सुट्टे दिले तरी त्याला 3 समोसे मिळणार आहेत. असं का? हॅलो, थिंक ऑन दिस. याच्यावरती विचार करा. ओके, विल कम बॅक to our previous example, that is for ₹2. If you, as per ₹2, for ₹2, 1 Goa, that is Peru. Okay, for 10 rupees you will get 5 Peru. Okay, for ₹3, 3 for ₹5, ₹5 ₹5 3 असतील तर ₹10 6 असणार आहे. आणि ऍट ए टाइम मला ₹10 कन्सिडर घ्यायचे असतील तर मला 7 मिळणार आहेत. ओके, कारण इथं तुम्ही मल्टिप्लाइड बाय 5 करताय, इथं मल्टिप्लाइड बाय 2 करताय, आणि इथं मल्टिप्लाइड बाय 1 करताय. आर यू गेटिंग? हियर दिस इज द ला, दिस इज टेकन large time. Okay, 1 minute. Hello. Here you are taking 5 times. You are giving 5 times 2 rupees. You are here giving 2 times 5 rupees. And here you are giving 1 time 10 rupees. Are you getting? This is the time reducing amortized complexity. That means it is time reducing or reducing time complexity. Are you getting? हे समजलंय का तुम्हाला? Hello. See, in this example, you are giving 2 rupees 5 times. That means here 5 is, we are considering time. 5 rupees giving 2 times and 10 rupees giving a single time. That is, it reduces time or time complexity. Same case, the amortized complexity is reducing or it reduces the time complexity. What is the key point of this amortized complexity? That is, time required to perform sequence of data structure. The time required to perform sequence of data structure. That is, the operations performed on data structure arranged over all the operations. Here 10 rupees. In our example, first time 10 rupees is divided into 5 parts. That is rupees 5 into 2. In second part, we have divided 10 rupees into 2 parts, rupees 5 into 2. And in third part, there is no division, only single 10 rupees note we have given. So it reduces, amortized complexity reduces the time. That is, it takes average time complexity or average time taken over a sequence. Here, what is the average time? This is the sequence. Suppose first time I have divided the 10 rupees like this, second times divided the 10 rupees like this, and third time divided the 10 rupees like this. Then what is the average time taken? Here, suppose here time is 5, here time is 2, here time is 1. What is the average time taken for different inputs? Here input is 2 rupees, 5 rupees and 10 rupees. Here this is input and this is time. Are you getting? Hello? And this is time complexity. That is T of 5, T of 2 and T of 1. इथपर्यंत समजलेलं आहे का? हॅलो, स्क्रीन तुम्हाला दिसते? स्क्रीन दिसते? हॅलो, मे ऑडिबल, आवाज तुमच्यापर्यंत येतोय?
Yes, sir.
ओके, स्क्रीनवरचं मांडलेलं बरोबर आहे का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is amortized complexity or amortized analysis? It takes average time, or in general it reduces time from worst case to average case. Here number of inputs given, here number of inputs given, number of output in terms of time is given. So if input is increased, if input is increased, time also increases, but it will reduce the time. If the input is increased, it will amortize the complexity, reduce the time. That is, it will take the average case time complexity. Then we are going to see what are the applications of amortized complexity. That is, you have studied in data structure. First application is shortest path algorithm. First is shortest path algorithm. Okay. Then second, minimum spanning tree. Minimum spanning tree algorithm. This is second application. And third application, file merging algorithm. These are the three applications. First is shortest path algorithm. Second is minimum spanning tree algorithm. And third is file merging algorithm. Okay, there are three types of amortized analysis. First, types of amortized analysis. Types of amortized analysis. There are three types. First is the aggregate method. Second is the accounting method. And third is the potential method. There are the three different methods. First, aggregate method. Second, accounting method. And third is potential method. Okay, these three methods we are going to see in tomorrow's lecture. Okay. as well as we are going to conduct the class test first in tomorrow's lecture. Okay, so be ready. Hello. We have nearly about, that is almost chapter first is completed, except this part. This is the last part of this chapter. If you have any query, please ask. And see, our subject name is design and analysis of algorithm. So we should have to analyze the different algorithms. Such algorithms or that algorithms you have studied in data structure. So you should know the concept of that part, like sorting, different sorting techniques you have studied in advanced C concepts, that is quick sort, merge sort, insertion sort, cell sort, bubble sort, sequence sort, selection sort, radix sort, whatever. Then in searching techniques, that is linear search, binary search, you should know all the concept. Then tree, graph, stack queue, you have studied in data structure, you should know all the concepts regarding this. Okay. Okay. It's different, that is reduce the time. We'll see with different examples. Okay. We'll stop here. If you have any query, please ask. Otherwise, we'll stop here.